You know, a lot of people think that just watching themselves on video will help them develop oral competency. I think it's a lot more than that. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I do on all assignments except the last assignment in the semester, and I think you all know that the last assignment's hard to get people to actually spend a lot of time doing much work on it. All the other assignments in the class, I will ask them to reflect on their experience. And this is not just watching their video and critiquing it or using the grading rubric to grade themselves. It's actually asking them to reflect on, how did you prepare? There's a curve that I show them in class, and it's just something I've come up with. I draw it on the board because I come from a science background. A lot of technical people appreciate it. And I draw this curve and I say, a lot of times you actually start out when you're practicing decent. You actually dip and you get worse. Why do you think that is? You're engaging in negative self-talk. You're questioning, you're rewriting your extemporaneous scripts. You need to practice your way out of the dip and get to a point where you're on this uptick. Then you're going to deliver in class at a really nice level. You've got to remember that that's a preparation curve. So I want them to reflect. Did you prepare enough? Are you happy with how you prepared? Who did you sit in front of to give your practice presentation? The second thing I ask them to reflect on is the delivery. And so I ask them to look at the rubric and I ask them to say, what did you do well and what do you want to improve? I try to not get them to nitpick. And if I notice that they're starting to count, I pull them away from that, because our focus here is to be real humans. We are not trying to be perfect. The last thing I ask them to reflect on is what they want to improve on and what they're learning so far. This is development. So if I'm going to reach that developing oral competence learning outcome, they've got to reflect on what their process looks like, and they've got to take ownership of their path to improving their own oral communication.